Hello dear friends, in this video I will tell you about the best 1-minute strategy using the RSI indicator. This strategy is very simple and easy to follow, which essentially means that you will not require any technical analysis or any technical indicators for trading except for the RSI indicator. All you need for trading is the RSI indicator and its correct settings. And don't forget about my Telegram channel. In my Telegram channel I share daily reports on trading sessions with the team in the VIP channel. Here's a report from the latest trading session. Here we secured 9 profitable trades. By the way, we trade twice a day on weekdays and once a day on weekends. I also share my life in my Telegram channel and regularly hold giveaways. And here's a report on the latest giveaway. Here the winner received $1,000. I've also created free educational material for beginners in trading. It's completely free. In other words, I'm not selling anything. If you want to get access to the educational material or join the VIP channel, you can simply go to my Telegram channel and send me a direct message. Here's my contact. Let's move on to trading. So for trading with this strategy, we need to set the trade duration to 1 minute. And today, the amount for each trade will be $200. Now we need to transition over to the 1 minute time frame. And we need to incorporate and apply our RSI indicator. Here, I have it already added. The star is marked here in your list of favorite indicators. So let's turn it on and we need to configure the settings properly. To set it up, we all click on the pencil icon. There's nothing to change here, so let's move over here. Here, instead of 70, we set it to 80, and instead of 30, we set it to 20. The default settings are not suitable for 1 minute trading. The standard default settings are more suitable for medium-term trading. That is all there is to it. Now we have successfully established the oversold and overbought zones. The overbought zone is at 80 and the oversold zone is at 20. According to this strategy, when the price touches our overbought zone, we open trades to go down. When the price touches the oversold zone, we open trades to go up. That's all there is to it. In other words, this is an exceptionally straightforward strategy. Now, let's look for a really good moment to enter a trade. Here, as we can clearly see on the chart, the price briefly and slightly broke through the overbought zone and then steadily went down from that specific level. But if you take a closer look at the historical data, the price almost never breaks through either the overbought or the oversold zone. That is all for this example. Now let's switch over to another currency pair to find a better potential opportunity to enter a trade. So, I have successfully found a very good moment to open a new trade right now. Looking at the chart, we can see that the price has almost reached our significant overbought zone, so right now we can prepare to open a trade for a decrease. We can clearly see that a potential downward reversal is starting to form right here. So we are going to open our first trade for a decrease using an amount of $200 for a duration of 1 minute down. And while our current trade is running, let me take a moment to tell you all about the exciting new challenge that my team and I are currently doing. Right now, well, actually about 2 weeks ago from today, we officially started an ambitious challenge where my team and I are trying to grow a small account from just $30 all the way up to $35,000. And we are doing this without breaking any of our major risk management or strict money management rules. If you are interested and want to take part in this exciting challenge, you can simply do so by joining my personal team. To join my team, all you have to do is follow the specific link that I have provided for you in the comment section found below this video. Send me a message saying I want to join the team and I will add you to my team completely free of charge and you can take part in this challenge. At this particular moment, we are at about $3,500, so there is still plenty of time for you to take part. Now, as we can clearly see right here, unfortunately our first trade is at a loss, but that is perfectly fine for our strategy. What I mean by that is we opened the trade when the price hadn't quite touched our overbought zone yet. So please remember, my dear friends, it is absolutely crucial that you should never open any trades until the price actually touches our overbought or oversold zone. You must make sure to patiently wait until the price is actually touching one of those specific zones. I admit that I rushed a little bit there, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us sometimes. So let's now wait patiently for this current candle to close and then we will open a trade to go down. Alright, now we wait and as we can clearly see, the price is sitting right at the oversold zone. We are opening 2 trades to go down in order to effectively cover our previous loss and make a bit of extra profit. Now let me think for a moment, what else do I want to say to you, my dear friends? I see a massive number of different creators on YouTube talking about these automated bots over on Telegram that supposedly claim to accurately predict and forecast exactly where the price will go next. First of all, let me say right away, my dear friends, you should never waste your time on such bots that supposedly predict exactly where the price will go, because in reality, these bots work just like simple randomizers. I actually recently made a very big post all about these bots over in my Telegram channel. At the beginning of my journey, I also tried out a lot of similar bots. Absolutely not a single one of these bots actually works. Let me tell you right away, these bots operate entirely on the basic principle of a randomizer, meaning they simply predict where the price will go with a mere 50-50 chance of success. That is, I could just as easily close my eyes and press one of the buttons. That's exactly how they make their predictions. As a side note, our first trade was an incredibly successful venture. So, let me take a moment to briefly summarize my monologue for you. You should never trust such bots under any circumstances. That is really all there is to it. So 2 trades were successful, and we managed to earn about $700 or so. Now let's switch our focus to a different currency pair and search for another high potential trading opportunity. Alright, we've found what looks like a good moment in the market. Here, we need to wait until the price finally touches our oversold zone, and only then should we execute our trade. Alright, let's wait for it. The price has almost touched it. Let's wait a little longer and see what happens next. Also, my dear friends, I want to say that under no circumstances should you get upset or say that trading is not for you just because of one single losing trade or one losing trading session, because it is important to remember that one trade or one losing session doesn't decide anything at all. Everyone, at the very beginning of their journey, when they were first starting out, had similar trading sessions when the balance went negative or the deposit even turned to zero. You must stay patient and keep moving forward, because these moments are just part of the learning process for every successful trader. This happens to everyone, it's absolutely normal. That's it. So, under no circumstances should you lose heart. You should never allow yourself to become deeply frustrated. Yes, it's certainly sad, but you have to remember that it's normal. This is the reality of trading, and it's a standard part of trading, so you should never get too upset about it. Right now, we are actually very closely approaching the perfect moment to open a new trade. The price action is just about to touch our designated oversold zone, and then we can look to open a trade for a potential increase. Let's prepare to start opening trades right after this current candle finally closes. So, it is quite possible that this specific candle will already begin to form a reversal to the upside, which might not be very good for our entry timing. Alright then, let us take a moment to see exactly how this candle closes, and then we will decide how we should proceed from there. Yes, it is time to open 2 trades for an expected price increase. And now let's just wait and see exactly how our current open trades are going to turn out in the end. There we go. Now what else is it that I want to say to you, my dear friends? As I have already mentioned to you before, under absolutely no circumstances should you ever rush into things and open new trades before the price actually reaches the specific oversold or overbought zones. Because as I have already mentioned to you before, you might feel the urge to rush into things, the market price might not bounce back as expected or could continue moving in the completely opposite direction, and because of that, you could end up losing your invested money. So under no circumstances should you rush. It is generally much better to wait until the price actually reaches and touches the oversold zone directly, and only from that moment open your trades. So what exactly are we seeing right now? We can clearly see that the price is moving up very well at this moment, and it is highly likely that both of our active trades will successfully close in profit by the end of the session. Alright, excellent. We made $760. Excellent. Alright, now let's switch to another currency pair, find another good entry point for a trade, and then we'll wrap up our trading session for today. This is a very good moment. We can clearly see that the price has reached our specific overbought level and has already started to reverse downward quite significantly. So let's prepare to open a trade in the downwards direction right after this current candle finally closes, and then let's see how it turns out for us in the end. Alright, let's wait patiently for this candle to close, and then we'll start opening our trades. Okay, let's get ready. Waiting. Alright. It would be very good if we get a sharp upward impulse right now, after which most likely the price will correct downward. So it would be great if the price made a sharp upward move now. There we go. But most likely it won't happen. So for now, let's wait for this current candle to finally close. And then we can start opening up our trades. Alright, excellent. We're opening a trade for a decrease. Of course, I'm rushing a little again. The current price is just barely missing our designated overbought zone. But let's keep watching closely and see what comes of this movement. Alright, we can see that right here we have something. Let's mark the resistance level. It's approximately right here, but the price started to correct at about this level. Therefore, there is a high probability that there will be a significant reversal here. If this trade closes at a loss, we'll strategically add more positions to our trade, make the necessary adjustments and cover ourselves. So let's see what comes of this at the end of the day. Alright, 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 alright. Well, most likely this trade will close at a loss. There is absolutely nothing for you to worry about. I want to make it clear right from the start, almost no trading session ends completely in the green with a profit. That is, there will always be some losing trades from time to time. There's nothing wrong with that. So my dear friends, as I have mentioned before, you should never get upset if you close one trade at a loss or even end a trading session in the red. There's nothing wrong with that. It is a normal part of the trading process. Alright. Let us wait patiently now until the price finally reaches this specific resistance zone, and then we will open a trade to go down. Okay, let us see what happens. Let me say right away, if you're a beginner, if you don't have much experience in trading, then I recommend joining my team. I'll add you to the VIP channel and you'll be able to copy my signals. So let's open 2 trades to go down. You'll be able to copy my signals and in fact learn to trade, watch how I analyze the market, see how I open trades and earn money at the same time. There you go, dear friends. By the way, the link to my Telegram channel will be in the comments under this video. Now, let's see how our trade is doing here. We can clearly see that the price is moving right along the edge and a downward reversal is currently forming. That looks good. I hope it continues further. Alright. So we're waiting for our last trade to close. There are just a few seconds left until it closes. By the way, if you haven't quite figured out how to trade using this strategy, you can check out my free educational material where I explain everything in detail, how to set up the RSI indicators, how to find signals for this strategy. Everything is available in the educational material in text format. By the way, our trade closed in profit. We earned $768. That's all for now, dear friends. The video is coming to an end. Thank you all for watching. The link to my Telegram channel will be in the comments below this video. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.